Forgot your iPhone passcode? Here is how to unlock it. Now, if your phone is currently sitting in front of you saying iPhone unavailable or security lockout, I know the panic is pretty real. Because in 2026, your phone isn't just a phone anymore. It is pretty much your banking app, your photos, your WhatsApp, your work emails, your Face ID, your memories, and your entire life. And now you're pretty much locked out of it. Maybe you've gone and forgotten the passcode. Maybe your kid has changed it. Maybe you bought a used iPhone and the previous owner did not reset it properly. Or maybe you kept typing the wrong code until Apple locked the device completely. Now, the good news is you can get back into your phone. The bad news, most tutorials either skip important details or start with the hardest methods first. Now, in this video, I'm going to be walking you through every method that still actually works in 2026, starting with the easiest one most people don't even know exists. And I'll also go ahead and explain something extremely important, what you will lose, what you can recover, and when iCloud backup can save your entire life. So let's start with the easiest method first. So if your phone is running iOS 15.2 or newer, basically, Apple actually added a hidden lifesaver feature directly on the lock screen, and surprisingly, most people still don't know this exists. So here is how it's going to work. After too many wrong passcode attempts, your iPhone eventually shows iPhone available, unavailable, or security lockout. Now look carefully at the bottom right corner. In some cases, you will see erase phone. Okay. That means you may not need a computer at all. Now, this is by far the fastest recovery path. So, all you're going to do is tap Erase Phone. Apple will then obviously ask you to sign in with the Apple ID connected to that device. And this is pretty important. You must know the Apple ID password. The passcode and Apple ID are two different things. A lot of people will confuse them. Now, once you sign in, Apple will erase the phone remotely and reset it. Now, after that, you can set the iPhone up again like new. Now, here's the big question that everyone still asks though. Will I lose my stuff? Maybe. It depends entirely on whether you had iCloud backup turned on for yourself or not. If iCloud backup was enabled, your photos, apps, and messages, settings, and most data can usually be restored during the setup. Okay. Now, if you've never backed up the phone, then unfortunately the data is likely gonna go after the erase. And yes, I agree, that sucks. But Apple designs it this way intentionally for security reasons. Otherwise, any thieves could bypass passcodes pretty easily. Now, if you don't see the erase phone option, don't worry. That just means that we're on to the next method. Now, the classic recovery method, and honestly, the method that works for almost everyone, you're going to need a Mac or Windows, a charging cable, and your iPhone. Now, depending on your computer, Mac uses Finder and Windows uses Apple devices or iTunes. So if you're on Windows and don't already have Apple devices installed, install it first. Now, here's where people are going to obviously go ahead and mess up. Okay. So basically, they connect the iPhone normally and expect it to magically unlock. That's not going to work. You need to put the iPhone into recovery mode first. So for that, what you're going to do is you're going to be going ahead and turning it on with the power button, but the button combinations are different depending on your iPhone model. So let's go through them carefully. If you have iPhone 8 or above, the sequences quickly press volume up, then quickly press volume down, and then hold the power button. Do not release it when the Apple logo appears. Keep holding it until you see the recovery mode screen with the cable icon. Now, if you have iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, hold the volume down and power button together. And for older iPhones with the home button, hold home button plus power button together. Now, once recovery mode appears, your computer should detect the device. Finder or iTunes will then show two options to you. Okay. Now, those two options are going to be update or restore. Now, of course, what each one means is update tries reinstalling iOS without deleting any data, and sometimes it will work if the issue is software related. But if you forgot the passcode completely, you will usually need restore. So, basically, restore wipes the phone. There's no magical bypass around that. Any YouTube video claiming unlock iPhone without losing data instantly is going to be clickbait, fake software, or straight up malware territory. Apple's security system is intentionally extremely strict. And now, after the restore finishes, the iPhone restarts like a brand new device. You then go ahead and sign in with the original Apple ID connected to the phone. And this is pretty critical because if you do not know the Apple ID password, the phone may still remain activation locked. That's Apple's very own anti theft protection system. So do remember, passcode unlock and Apple ID ownership are separate things. Now let's talk about the thing that everyone worries about the most, and that is their data. Because honestly, the emotional part is not the phone itself, it's the photos, the memories, the messages, the notes, the videos, and the conversations. Now, that's what people are terrified of losing. So the reality is, if iCloud backup was on before you got locked out, you're probably fine. During setup, Apple is going to ask restore from iCloud backup. You sign in, pick the latest backup for yourself, and most things are going to come back. Those things are apps, photos, messages, settings, wallpaper, even Wi Fi passwords sometimes. Now, if you also had iCloud photos enabled, your pictures may already be safely stored online separately. Now, that is why some people restore their phone and suddenly all their photos start reappearing slowly over time. Now, if you ever enabled backup, then unfortunately there may be no recovery path for the local data after the erase. And yeah, this is usually the exact moment people are going to realize I should have backed this thing up. Modern iPhones hold years of someone's life. Not backing them up is basically digital Russian roulette. One day the phone dies, gets stolen, or gets locked, and suddenly everything is going to go ahead and disappear. Now, let's save you from some mistakes that make this process pretty worse. Mistake number one, typing random passcodes repeatedly. After enough failed attempts, Apple increases the lockout timer massively. Eventually, you can fully disable the phone. Mistake number two, using sketchy unlock software. You will see tons of fake tools online claiming unlock any iPhone instantly. Most of them are not going to work, going to charge money up front, install malware, or steal data, especially the ones promising no Apple ID required. That is a huge red flag. Mistake number three, forgetting your Apple ID password too. This creates a double lock situation. So you get locked out by passcode and locked out by activation lock. So basically, the gist is once you finally get back into your iPhone, turn on iCloud backup, then save your Apple ID password somewhere secure, and set a passcode you will actually remember. And finally, if kids use your phone, maybe don't let them randomly hammer the lock screen like they're launching nuclear missiles. So, yeah, forgetting your iPhone password feels horrible in the moment, but in most cases, the iPhone is absolutely recoverable. The key things to remember are try the erase iPhone option first, recovery mode works for almost everyone, iCloud backup changes everything, and Apple ID ownership still matters after the reset. So, that is pretty much about it for this video. Thank you for watching till the end, and I'll see all of you next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.